What is up, guys? Jordan here, and welcome to episode 2 of University Challenge here with Cardiff Met Uni. I'm going to try not to spoil where we are in the league yet, hence I've gone to this screen. We've got a cup game today against Barry Town in the third round of the Welsh League Cup, and then we've got a nice tasty tie against the New Saints. I've realised that the league table is on display here, and you can see that after 7 games, we are top of the league by 4 points over the New Saints. It has been an incredible start to the season. So, before we go into the matches, we have had a bit more transfer business. So, we will go through the transfers with you now. So, since you guys were last here, we have, which was for the Pontardawe game, we have made a couple of signings. First of all, we have got Joe White, who comes in as a rotational option at left back. 21-year-old English left back, originally from the Bolton Academy. Good little player. Got room to grow. He's not developing well at the moment, but as a rotational option, he can play anywhere along the back line. So, kind of a very good player for this level. We've also signed Sean O'Brien. He is our backup striker at the moment. I know it says star player up there, but we have signed another striker who's been really good. Good pace, good, decent physicals for this level. Really good holy trinity of dribbling, finishing, first touch. Mentally not quite there, but sort of he's not really been called into action this season. But as a backup striker, very, very, very decent. Now to our starting striker, Kostelas Lataru, originally of the Coventry Academy, spent some time over in Iceland, scored a few over there, then went to RC Warwick in the Midland Premier before coming to us. As you can see, he's played 7 games, scored 5 goals, got an assist, decent average rating. Look at his attributes, really good holy trinity, good technique, good off the ball, good leadership, good flair, pace, stamina. Perfect. He's been really good for us this season. And then we got 3 more transfers. One of them is really good. Samuel Cager comes in as our starting left back. He is right-footed, and can also play right back, and also central midfield as sort of a desperation option if needed. But at left back, he has been really, really solid for us since coming in. 1 goal, 1 assist. 7.02 match rating, can't ask for much more. Then I'm going to leave this one till last. So we've just signed Kian Yari, 22-year-old English central midfielder, can play central attacking mid and can play up front if needed. Not the greatest physically, really, really good mentals for this level, and not bad technically. As sort of a rotation option, he's only come in as a fringe player. I think he's a very good player. Come through the Burnley Academy. Went to America for 4 years, done all right over there, and has come back to the UK with Cardiff Met. And lastly, the one signing that I'm really happy about is Stan Flaherty, formerly of the Arsenal, Newcastle academies. Not the greatest physically, but mentally insane for this level. Great vision, great determination, great sort of leadership off the ball, decision making, aggression. Really good technicals, dribbling, finishing, first touch, really good. Passing, technique, amazing for this level. So he's our new number 10. His form's been picking up since he's come back into the side, or come into the side. 2 goals in his last game against Connors Key. 7.16 average rating. Really, really good player. Really happy to have him through the door. Now let's look at our matches. As you can see, we are unbeaten. We played Aberystwyth Town in our first game of the season. We should have won this. We absolutely dominated in terms of match stats, but just couldn't keep a lead. We actually came from behind. Olamide Ibrahim, he's made a few sub appearances, both in centre mid and as number 10, and has done really well. As you can see, 7.34 average rating. Can't ask for much more from the young man. We then played Barla Town, won 3-0. Lataru, Andy Regan has just turned 16, but he was 15 at the time, 15-year-old centre-back with the goal, and Tom Price with a penalty. We then played Colwyn Bay at home, Tom Price with another penalty, Elliot Evans, who is another one who has been really, really good. I've been playing him on the left-hand side as an inside forward. As you can see, 7 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7.50 match rating. He has been incredible. So yeah, we beat Colwyn Bay. Then we went away to Penybont, which is a really tough game because Penybont are one of the strongest sides in the division. We had an early red card for Rio Glean. Then we went 2-0 up through Lataru and Kyle McCarthy, who was getting a sort of rare appearance at left back. They did pull one back through Sean McDonald, but finished 2-1. We then played Newtown, 1-0 win away from home. Elliot Evans with the goal. Was happy with that. We were sort of building up a bit of momentum at this point. Then the last 2 games have just been incredible. We beat Pontypridd 5-1. Krasniki, our centre-back, with a goal. Evans with a goal. Price with a goal. And Lataru with 2 goals. Glean got sent off again. Starting to concern me a bit how many red cards he's getting. They pulled one back through Bright Amoteng. And then in our most recent game, away at Connors Quay, I must remind you, Connors Quay, okay, they're not predicted to do well now, but if you look at the history of the league, they were the last team other than the New Saints to win the league. So they are quite a big name in Welsh football. And we went away to them and won 6-1. Regan, Lataru, Evans, Flaherty with his first 2 goals, Cager with a goal as well. And it was a comprehensive performance. Our one away fan was obviously really happy at that. But today we're here for 2 games. We've got Barrytown at home in the Welsh League Cup. And then we've got the big one, the New Saints at home. Looking at the table, we have a 4-point gap. If we can somehow beat the New Saints at home, that's going to open up to a 7-point gap at this early stage of the season, which could be crucial. I've already kind of realised that I don't think we're going to be battling relegation. I think we're going to be pushing the top end of the table, depending on as long if we can keep the squad together when it comes to January. Obviously, we're out of the summer transfer window now, so no one can leave now. But if we get to January and can survive with this squad without it being decimated, I think we could definitely push for the top 2 positions in the league. But that's enough of me rambling. The team is pretty much picked for this one. Positive mentality. I've been doing it every game. It's been working. We might have to rest Regan, actually. Not looking the best physically. How's Joe White looking? Yeah, we're going to bring Joe White in at centre-back for this one, just because Regan isn't quite fit. Same with Cager. We're going to bring in Kyle McCarthy. McCarthy, my assistant don't rate him, but I think actually he's a very good player. A kind of stalwart of the club. So there's your team for the first game of today. Just check our bench. Yeah, I'm happy with the bench. So our former backup goalkeeper, I've already forgotten his name, or a former starting goalkeeper for when we joined the club, he kicked off because he wasn't playing because of Harry Fisk in goal, who, let's be honest, he has been incredible. So I released him because he didn't want to be at the club anymore. But yeah, enough rambling. Here we go. And we will go into today's game. I'm hoping we can have a good cup run. I know that Barrytown are also a sort of very good Welsh side, top half Welsh side, so it's going to be tough to get something. But with the form we've been on, I wouldn't be surprised if we scored quite a few in this game. Got some early possession going on. However, there's a highlight here for Barry. Joe White goes for the header away and kind of fluffs his lines a bit with the clearing header. Barrytown passing it about on the edge of the box. And that's a good finish from Will Richards. He had a lot of space here. We'll see on the replay now that the ball comes back across from Patton to Carey, to Holbert, and Richards. No one really closes him down. Whoever this is here, Tom Price, he didn't close him down, and then Richards has a free shot on goal. And we find ourselves 1-0 down within the first 10 minutes, which is not how we wanted to start the game. Hopefully the boys can give me a bit of a response. I'm going to give them a shout and just say a bit of encouragement to try and get back into this early on. And as you can see by the shots now, the match stats, we are coming into our stride. Hopefully this can result in a goal. However, Barrytown have another free kick here. It seems to be their game plan that they're playing for set pieces, which is worrying if we're not defending them properly. And well, we're half hour in, and finally looks like we've got a highlight. Comes out to Krasniki to Williams low. Lautaro finds himself in a bit of space at the back post. Elliot Evans loses the ball rather carelessly, but Carl McCarthy's got it back. Can he whip in across? He plays it across to Evans. Plays it through. Lautaro. Oh, Lautaro and Flaherty. Both with shots there that could have easily found their way into the net. And we got another highlight straight away. Lautaro's got a bit of time and space to run at the defence now. Takes the shot and it's just over. We're creating a lot of chances. We're into another highlight. Hughes got the ball for Barry to Blythe. Misplaced pass. Lautaro again. Nearly hits the target. Tries the shot from distance. Not quite hitting the target. But we are starting to come back into this game and become a bit quite dominant. As you can see by the XG story, Barrytown had the early start, got their goal. And since then, it has been all us. So if we can just find the net in the second half, I think if we can get one, then the rest will start to flow. And we've got an early highlight here with Williams low to Price. Back to Williams low. Back to Tom Price again. Out to Kyle McCarthy. Loses the ball rather cheaply there. And now Barry can counter-attack with Hampson. To Oni. Cleared by Krasniki. Back out to Hugh. And Elliot Evans gets the ball cleared to Flaherty. He's got a bit of time here down this left-hand side to run. Skins his defender. Finds Joe Ling. Takes the shot. And that is an absolute worldie from Joe Ling. Bit of a daisy cutter from 25 yards. And he's found the bottom corner. And we are level here at home against Barrytown. Hopefully that is going to be the floodgates opening for us. Ling just opened his body up. Bent it round the keeper. And that is a beautiful finish. And we are well in the ascendancy here. We've got another highlight. And it is a penalty. Flaherty got tripped as he was about to pick up the ball. Who's taking our penalty? I think it's Kyle McCarthy. He's a reliable penalty taker from the spot. And he blazes it in. We're 2-1 up. And we have turned this match on its head. McCarthy. Almost a bit of... looks like a bit of a Panenka. It was very cheeky from him. But we are back in the lead of the match. Barrytown's fitness does not look great either. So I say that. And Will Richards has scored again for them. So it is now 2-2. Another set piece that we have not dealt with. That's going to have to be something I look at in our training. Ball played in and Richards just rises above everyone. Fisk's already on his backside and just cannot do anything about it. I think we're going to have time for us to make a few changes. Let's have a look. Tom Price has not played well. I'm going to bring on Ibrahim in midfield for Price. Other than that, everyone's actually playing kind of okay. I'm going to bring on Sean O'Brien for Lautaro. He's not had much game time this season, but this could be a chance for him to stake a claim for a bit more game time if he can come on now and have an impact. With 15 minutes left, we've got a highlight. McCarthy plays across to Evans. Can McCarthy swing the ball in now? He can, but it's too far out. Back to Williams low. Can he do the same? Plays it in. Cleared. Ibrahim with the shot. Not quite. Not quite. It's just over, but we're straight into another highlight. Clayton heads it up. And the ball it's a bit loose in the middle. Ibrahim with the challenge, but it comes back out to press for Barrytown. Back to Hugh, to Chandler. Good ball over the top, and Holbert has missed an absolute sitter for them there. We have got away with that one. We've got 10 minutes to play. I believe this goes to extra time and then penalties. It might just go to penalties. But this is not what we could be doing with a match against the New Saints in a matter of days. Okay, it goes straight to penalties. We've got Kyle McCarthy, who's an absolute machine at penalties. I'll put Flaherty on as well. And then I'm just going to leave it up to chance. Tell everyone I've got faith in them going into the penalties. And here we go. Press with the first penalty for Barry Town. Can he score for them? He can. He's gone for the Panenka. And Fisk has been absolutely sat down. McCarthy's already scored one penalty in the 90. And he scores again. Makes no mistake. Bottom right-hand corner. For him. Now Hugh for Barry Town. And it's saved by Fisk. Come on. Flaherty, let's consolidate this now. Let's take the lead. And Flaherty with an amazing penalty into the right-hand side. Here we go. Blythe for Barry Town. Straight down the middle. Blasted with power. You're not saving that. Okay, Ibrahim to maintain our lead. And it's saved by Clayton. Ibrahim went down the middle, high and down the middle, and it's not worked out. Here comes Hampson for Barry Town. And it's a good penalty. Another good penalty for them. Williams low. Can he score? He can. Calm and composed from Williams low. And here we are. We're basically in sudden death now. Bulkley for Barry Town. And it's saved by Fisk. We need to score this to progress in the cup. I want us to try and win one domestic trophy this season. Here comes Krasniki, our centre-back. And he scores. We are through. We are through on penalties. That is an excellent result for the boys. We've beat Barry Town at home on penalties. Barry Town are a very good side. Will Richards with 2 goals for them from centre-back. They put up a really good fight, but we are ultimately the ones who go through. And that leads me on to the New Saints in 3 days' time. So I will quickly go and process that, and I will be right back. Right, we are back for our second game of today's episode. At home, in what has surprisingly been billed as a bit of a early season title decider, I would say, against the New Saints. If we win, we're 7 points clear of them, who they are the overwhelming favourites for the title. But a win here for us could almost make it a very uphill struggle for them. But again, that is if we can beat them. We have been on good form, but they have an incredible squad for this level. So we're going to drop down to balanced for this one. I don't think playing positive against the New Saints is going to be the way to go. In terms of the team, we're pretty much fully fit. Obviously, Regan and Cager, we rested for the Barry Town game. Williams Lowe is not fully fit, but I would be absolutely fine with playing him at the fitness level he's at. We go back to 7 players on the bench, which I'm really happy with. Yeah, nothing really much more to say. Let's go and see if we can do something against the New Saints, because this could make or break our season. If we win, as I said, if we win this, we are really in a title fight. The media are giving us a lot of credit. The boys are really happy. I've just made Regan a bit happier as well. So let's go. So in going forward, I'm going to aim for a sort of regular time to upload these videos. Just trying to work out what's best for me with my work schedule for recording and uploading. However, sort of by the end of this week, I should have a sort of regular time for uploading. And TNS have been given a penalty. That looks soft. I don't know if it was a push or a handball. But when Fisk was our hero from penalties in midweek, and he cannot be the hero now. And Daniel Williams with the penalties puts TNS in front early on. We'll obviously still be ahead of them regardless of the result, but if we went from sort of 4 points ahead to 1 point behind, it would put us under a bit of pressure. And TNS have another highlight here with pass out to Brobble. Oh, and Kresniki blocked the shot from McManus. It's nearly 2-0 to TNS. They have a corner now with Redmond. Hopefully it doesn't come to anything. Doesn't look like it will. But not the best start. But we're hopefully going to come into this game as McManus blazes a shot over the bar. TNS could easily have 3 or 4 goals already. It's not good. However, it looks like they've been forced into a changing goal. Their goalkeeper Macaulay's been injured. Cage's got the ball for us. Oh, it's a weak bit of defending there. We don't get the block in as they try to clear it. Now Daniels for TNS with the run. Plays it back to Astles. And we've won it back in midfield though. Elliot Evans with the ball forward. Rio Glean's got a bit of time here. He goes for the shot and it's a save from their keeper onto the bar, I believe, or onto the post. But that's our first sort of real warning shot to TNS that we're not going to go down without a fight here. I'm going to tell the boys that they need to just hit the target a bit more with their shots at half time and see if we can sort of get a reaction. If not, I've got subs waiting on the bench. And we've got a kickoff highlight here. Back to Astles from TNS. It's a good tackle, but it goes straight back to their player. Hammond now. And Tom Price sweeps it up in midfield. It's played over the top. Not how I want to be playing. Roberts with the goal kick out of his hands for the New Saints. Out to Joling, to Regan. Good ball forward. Elliot Evans has got a bit of time here. Same with Cager. Cager hugs the byline. Out to Evans, crosses it in. Flaherty! Oh, that's a really big chance. Just got under it, and it's gone over the bar, but we're now sort of putting a bit of pressure on the New Saints, and hopefully we can keep this up. Pask plays it forward to Weir, to Williams, their goal scorer. Hammond, back to Pask. We need to try and win the ball high up here. To Assels, to Marshall. It's a good ball out to Redmond. Redmond's got a bit of time here for the New Saints. Swings the ball in. It's dealt with. And Cager's got the ball clear. Evans has got a bit of space here. Plays it out to Flaherty, to Lataru. Rio Glean's got a bit of space to run into. Rio Glean. Oh! Was that a save? It was a save. So their substitute keepers made a few really good saves so far, both from Rio Glean. Ball's played in from the corner. Nothing doing. But we are knocking on the door here. Going to offer a bit more encouragement to the boys. TNS's players the New Saints players are looking leggy as well. And we've got a highlight here. Flaherty to Glean. Goes all the way back to Kresniki. That's fine. As long as we keep the ball. Back to Regan. To Tom Price. Plays the ball out to Cager. Cager's got a bit of time here. Crosses it in. Elliot Evans with the shot. And it is 1-1. Great ball in from Cager. And Evans with the first time finish on his weaker foot. He is a Cardiff Met legend. And he's continuing that for us here today. Roberts couldn't quite get to it. And we are back level and in the ascendancy here. And we could go on to nick a famous win if we continue up the way we're playing. Now, with 75 minutes played, I'm going to make some substitutions here just to freshen things up. Flaherty's not had the best of games, so I'm going to bring on Ibrahim as the shadow striker. Same with Lautaro. I'm going to take him off for Sean O'Brien. And I'm going to move Cager to right back and bring on Sodi at left back as well, just for a bit of fresh legs. So our players who are sort of struggling a bit for fitness are coming off, all aside from Evans, but he's having a good game, so we'll keep him on the pitch. But I'm happy with those subs for now. Hopefully they can make the difference and push forward to try and score what would be a famous winner. And we got a highlight here with Roberts over the goal kick for the New Saints. He's taken his time. Plays it forward. And it's flicked on and McManus finds himself through on goal and finishes. And that is as route one as you are going to get from the New Saints. And that is not a goal that I am very proud to concede. Roberts hoofs it forward. And Smith wins the header. And McManus just runs on. And it's a really composed finish past Fisk into the bottom corner. We need a response now. We're gonna go attack in. Regan wins the header. Comes out to Evans. Evans with the ball across. Sean O'Brien. Oh, and it's a great save by Roberts. He has come on and had an incredible game for them. I have to admit it. Price with the corner. Not quite. Comes back out to Evans, and that's the highlight over. He gets tackled. Right, we're going to make a few more last-minute changes. Joe Ling is going to come off for Sonny Graham. And in one last throw of the dice, I am going to take Tom Price off for Kywin Jones. And we're going to go for something like this. We're going to change him to a deep line playmaker. Put these all on attack. Just try and get something out of this. It looks like that is all she wrote. Unfortunately, we fall to our first defeat of the season at home to the New Saints. A game we very much could have won, apart from a really poor goal to concede. Just a long ball flicked over the top and they've got a winner from it, and a penalty that was very dubious. But I'll tell the boys I'm proud. We played well. And we played well enough to win. We're still top of the table. However, there's only 1 point in it now. So, if we go and look at our fixtures now, we can work out when we're going to come back. I think a nice game to come back for is probably this Welsh League Cup quarter-final and the Pontypridd game at the end of October. So we'll come back for that. And all in all, though, I think it's been a really positive episode. As you can see, we are flying high at the top of the table. Obviously, the gap got closed. It is what it is. If we can keep beating all the other teams in the league, though, I'm confident we can keep up a title fight. But anyway, that will be it for today's episode. I've been Jordan, aka Retain Possession, and I will see you all next time. I'm out. Peace.